Hey, dog, mate, a lot of, thoughts. Like, I got these lovers. Like, I mean, not really a lot of them are probably talking nonsense. I never dated them. They're probably like, oh, Jacob Brown dated me, bro. No, I never dated you. Hey, thought. You're a thought. I never date thoughts. I never date thoughts. No to thoughts, hey, dog. I mean, thoughts as in, like, thoughts if you, for Londoners who's probably watching, hey, dog, it's like, girls who are like, got no self-respect and they like, nah, bro. Ooh, they like looks like Fiona from the Shrek, hey, dog. Mean. So for me, I gotta talk about this, bro. Jacob Brown gotta talk about. Oh, Jacob Brown just get hated because he's happy, like he's smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, hey, dog, big dog, like homie, like like when you're just a positive person, like I'm not like. I mean, I got like my moments, hey, dog. I'm a human being, hey, dog. But a lot of people watch my socials. They like past people, like they got like trauma, like of like their past, like. And Jacob Brown, like 15 years ago, like was a different person, hey, dog. Jacob Brown was like more reserved. Like I would talk to people, but not with everybody. So these bastards, like from the past, these past bastards, I don't even call them past people, hey, dog. These past bastards, they like see Jacob Brown's glow up, hey, dog. They're like, oh my God, Jacob Brown got this glow up, bruh. Can't take this, bruh. Like he's putting on the front, bruh. They're probably the same people, hey, dog, homie, big dog. They're probably like the same people, probably looking at Jacob Brown and be like, Jacob Brown's a witch. He's a witch, hey, dog. I'm like, hey, bro, you like need to go do some soul searching, probably like jerk off to your misery, dog, because Jacob Brown is just starting his brand, dog. So look, listen, I've been posting for some time. It was a time of like Jacob Brown trying to see how he's gonna do his content, because Jacob Brown had to do content somehow, dog. I'm saying I don't even understand, I don't even understand, dog, why I got the Nigerians, the Somalis, now the Muslims, the Indians are all obsessed and in on my business. Because they're jealous, bruh. They jealous of Jacob Brown. I mean, they probably go and talk a lot of nonsense to a lot of people from different countries, hey, dog. I mean, I want to travel to Brazil, like if you have a spot, Cuba, hey, dog. But they probably talk a lot of shit to these people because they don't want Jacob Brown to, they don't want Jacob Brown, hey, dog, to talk. That's the problem. The Indian community, the Somali, the Muslims, like the Nigerians, like it's a cult. Because I'm a problem for them, because they're past bastards, past bastards, hey, dog. I don't even I gotta make my content, bro. Like for me, hey, brother, I just want to get on a yacht, man. I was watching that content by Dan Bilzerian. He's like a multi-millionaire, right, dog? Like he's like from the Americas. He's like got like all these pretty young shawties in bikinis, hey, dog. I was like, I want to go on that party, bro. Like I just want like a shawty's ass on my like right cheek, like like while I'm like on some sunbed, hey, dog. Like, I don't even know, bro. I'm probably drinking like one of those fancy, like Londoners like to use the word fancy wine, hey, dog. Like I'm a talk, like people think I'm a talker, but I'm a doer, hey, dog. For me, like I got like instead of the word robust, I got like a robust personality. Why the hate? I gotta talk about why the hate from these past people, past bastards. When I say past bastards, that probably know Jacob Brown in high school or stuff like that, hey, dog. Not everybody, man. I wanted to date like Rachel, bro. Like she was good looking, hey, dog. But for me, I gotta talk about it. So these past people see Jacob Brown's glow up, like he's transformed himself into a version of like a man that a lot of people want to fuck with, hey, dog. I mean, when I'm talking about fuck with, I'm talking about people want to like collaborate, talk with. Like he's got personality, he's got character, he's go trains, he go training, he looks after himself, and I do a lot of stuff, and I think a lot of people probably see that. A lot of people that's not doing that, and they want to be like, Jacob Brown, bro. Oh my God, Jacob Brown is a bad person. Oh my God, we gotta get the entire we gotta go call the Sky Gods. I'm like, you know what? Hey, bro, like I know the Sky Gods before you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For me, like I gotta just talk about it, man. So for a long time, all these people that come up trying to like hate on Jacob Brown, they get these are past people. They talk to people in other parts of London, hey, dog, or like the world party, bro. They want to talk nonsense on Jacob Brown, hey, dog. But for me, hey, dog, like if I go to a party, like a yacht party, or like meet some celebrities, like for me, like I'm just gonna be myself, hey dog. Like, you know, imagine, hey dog, like you get hated. When I was doing the whole Samoan like dance, like ooh, or the whole Samoan dance, hey dog. For me, I was repping the culture, bro. Like I was repping the Samoan culture, hey dog. I want to go get a sleeve like tattoo like on my arm. Like I want to go to Samoa and get like a tattoo. Here it's gonna cost like about $5,000-$6,000, £6,000, hey dog. But in Samoa they do it proper. Cabron is just like a person like who carries the light, you know, the light like of the torch, like of the Olympics, hey dog. So hey homie, bro, like, you know, the past people, the past bastard, they gotta come up, try to talk nonsense. I mean, this Indian community, this Somali Nigerians, this Muslim, they gotta talk because they see me as a threat. They see me as a threat because I'm like a, I got, you know, intellectual capacity. I got intellectual, which is a form of intellectual property, man. So if I was to be out there in the world, like with a lot of celebrities, a lot of people in business, hey dog, like they will fuck with me, hey dog, because like I'm all about just positive, you know, narrative, and like, you know, I think it's important, like, you know, when you're a business person. So the hate happens because by these past people, past bastards, or this Indian community, this Punjab community, is because they got a problem with me. Just like I'm very good at integrating with the larger society, dog. Like regardless of it being London, the United Kingdom, Great Britain, dog, United States of America, Canada, like, you know, I go out there and people want to fuck with me, bruh. People want to fuck with Jacob Brown, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of time, these people, hey dog, like, you know, they got a problem because they got a problem with themselves. They see the insecurities they got when they watch my content, and they want to point their fingers and be like, oh, Jacob Brown is being happy, bruh. Jacob Brown is talking, bruh. Jacob Brown is, you know, now, like, you know, making content like this. But so the problem is, like, you know, this is in life, hey dog. You should never have friends. You should never have partners. You should never have people that find faults. When they find faults with you, so these are like, you know, fault finders, like these past, you know, bastard past people. They're like fault finders. They would, like, anything I do, they want to find a fault. Like, you know, if I like, you know, jump, if I like, example, if I gotta, you know, climb on this, like, you know, pole, a dog, like, you know, this pole up here, a dog, I'm gonna climb on this pole, like, you know, climb to the top and, like, you know, do a little Tarzan, a dog. These people will look at me and be like, hey bro, like, you know, what you just done, like, you know, that's a danger to the public, he's a danger to the woman, a dog. But a lot of time, bro, a lot of these people, if I gotta be honest, it's they want to find fault. That's what it is, dog. They want to find fault. They want to find, like, you know what, he's not popping, he's not, bro. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff with a lot lack of resources, dog. So for me, like, hey bro, it's a time, dog. It's my time. I gotta put in the work. But for me, like, you know, these past bastards, past people, they come up, they want to talk. They want to talk on, you know, my name. But the thing is, there's a lot of people that's so highly invested, dog. It's like, if my success happens, dog, like, homie, big dog. Hey man, a lot of these people from the past, like past bastards that got trauma, like, you know, they watch my shit, dog, like, you know, from the past. Hey dog, man, let me be honest, dog, like, homie, bro, like, my homies up in Cali, if you have a spot, dog, you probably could, you know, relate to what I'm talking about. They want to find fault, like fault finders, like they become like the like they street police people, like, hey bro, like, you know, street coppers, like they like citizens, but they're street coppers. Oh my God, Jacob Brown, you know, he did this, dog. He was Jacob Brown, you know, in fact, you know, this is how they find fault. If I gotta walk, like, you know, like this, like a normal human being, dog, like normal person, but if I walk like this, oh man, you know what, there's something wrong with Jacob Brown. That's the issue here. Like, you know, they got no personality, they got no character, they like a bunch of like nobodies. They like NPC characters, dog. They got a problem with Jacob Brown because they're NPC characters, they're non-player characters, and they got a problem to say. So all I gotta tell you, mate, is I don't fuck with these NPC characters because they're like past people, not all past people. Most past people got some trauma when they watch my shit, dog. They got a problem with Jacob Brown. What? They got a problem with Jacob Brown trying to make content, dog. You know, because they are NPC characters, dog. They are non-player characters They got no personality. They got no character. They got nothing going on, hey dog. I mean, for a lot of people think I got nothing going on, hey bro, at least I'm making content. But for them, like they watch my content. They like probably work for like NHS, or like probably work for like they're like nurses, doctors, like probably like some trash mentality like group. Like they probably watch my content, NPC characters. You're gonna bump onto these characters when you're making content, hey dog, because they are judging you. But then I put my cover for YouTube, which is misunderstood, judge, complex, unorthodox, unconventional, yet sophisticated, because Jacob Brown is educated. But they will judge you like anything you do, dog. They will try to find support for. If I got my shoe, like a little dirty, they be like, his shoe's dirty, bro. He's got issues, dog. Like mental incapacity, dog. Mental capacity. There's something wrong with him, because them people can't appreciate anything you do. So for me, like these past people got trauma watching my content. Hey man, goes, hey man, made a finger, motherfuckers. Cause for me, like what's important is I'm trying to serve my trauma community, dog. A community. I'm trying to go get paid. I'm trying to go make me like like $10 million, dog. Like if that's gonna piss a lot of people off, I don't give a fuck. 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 I mean, hey bro, like if I start a company and it's gonna be like hundreds of millions of dollars, like hundreds of millions of pounds, hundreds of millions of dollars, hey dog, I'm gonna have like my boards of directors, hey dog, they call it here. It's like the main people that run the company. They're gonna be like hella rich, hey dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share my wealth, hey dog. I'm gonna have my crew. When I get my crew, hey dog, for my brand, hey dog, they're gonna be rich as fuck, hey dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feed my crew, my team, hey dog. Just saying. It's in the work, but I gotta put the work in. But I hate to serve my community, put my content, put my personality. Now these NPC haters, non-player characters with their dead-ass personality, dead-ass opinion, got a problem with Jacob about making content. Past like bastards, the trauma watching my content. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So for me, I'm gonna make my content regardless, hey dog. I gotta do my thing. So what's popping? I gotta get it, bro. Peace of love, man. Alright, bro. I gotta do my thing, bro. I gotta get paid. I gotta go eat. You know what I'm saying? They wanna keep me stuck. This Indian community. But job, like, I don't give a fuck about you, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about me. Why do I gotta give a fuck about you, though? I'm gonna go do my thing, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Alright, man. I gotta get it, bro. It's late night. Alright, bro. See what's popping, man. I gotta make content. I gotta make content somewhere, right, dog? I gotta just walk up down here. See what's popping, homie. Alright, man. Alright, bro.